good morning, good morning. Almost good afternoon. Happy lunchtime. Happy makeup day. Happy Monday. It's not a manic Monday. I'm actually at a slow pace today. I don't know if some of you have been on and hearing my ongoing saga. We get over from having this horrific flu to then having this massive leak that is due to the people 2 floors. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Deborah. So we were having this massive leak issue from 2 floors up, and we don't know if it's affecting our electricity in my back room where I do my makeup. So I had to move everything into the bathroom. So I have everything set up in the bathroom. So it's kind of like a weird setup here. I'm just kind of like, at this point, I'm like, I may as well be outside. So I'm just doing the best I can considering what's going on. We're in contact with everybody, is involved with everybody's stuff, and it's getting worked on. But meanwhile, I had to change my whole setup. So you bear with me. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a good Monday and a good start to the week, and a lot going on, but it's just crisis management. I'll never forget my friend Charlene. If she ever watches me on the replay here with her accent, I can think of her, and it's probably nearly 20 years ago, I think, or maybe it was 15 years ago. I remember saying to her, "How's it going?" And she had 2 little kids, and she was by herself, and she was like, she's got this New York accent, and she was like, "It's crisis management, Marilyn." And so whenever I think of crisis management, I think of her accent, and I think of her, and that actually makes my crisis management much easier. But literally, we go from one thing after another, and so, which makes... We're always in recovery from the last thing that happened, which means then something else happens, which means you can't do the thing you were trying to do before the other trauma happened. And, it just makes you grateful. You have to think, okay, is this working? Am I able to talk? Am I able to hear? Am I able to walk? Am I okay? Is my husband okay? Is, this okay, that okay? Yes, okay, then we're okay. But then, you have to have these reality checks, because if not, you go crazy, thinking, why does this always these stupid things happen? So, for any day we're healthy, we're okay. But, after recovering from that horrific flu, and then to have another thing that we're coping with is just another thing. And so we just have to keep for every day that I don't have workmen here, or somebody from the condo management, or something, or somebody texting me about the leak, or texting me about the neighbors, or about the landlord up there, or whatever the problem is, I'm doing what I need to get done. And I wish I could be on here more, but there's so much that has to be done. So, and I'll try to do one thing that's social and that helps promote my business. And then because I did that, then I have 20 other extra things that I had to do. So, keep that in mind too. So, I get invited to do a lot of things, and I get said, "Oh, you really should come to this thing. You need to come to that thing." Well, you know what? I'm barely able to get through what I'm getting through, and trying to do a good job of it and make everybody happy. So, so that's where we're at right now. So I'm just going to do a quick face. And then I'm going to just talk about a little bit about the Old Navy. I went to Old Navy yesterday after I went to that, meetup brunch, it was a nice meetup brunch. And then I, had some Old Navy coupons, and I haven't talked about my couponing in a while in here. So I thought it'd be fun to show you what I was able to get with the coupons. They actually let you use up to 3 coupons at once. Okay, so imagine if you have a $15 off coupon and another $15 off coupon and a $10, that meant I actually got $40 off. Okay, $40 off. Now, many people, they think, oh, they will just same thing with CVS. Keep in mind, if you have a CVS 30% off, you can actually use and that 30% off with the manufacturers and other coupons that you get from the machine. All these people are complaining, oh, look at all the coupons I get. Use those coupons. You save some money. So, that's part of the reason why I went with Avon, is because Avon has special deals, buy one, get one free, all those kinds of things. All right, so I'm using this palette is now in the outlet section. I love this palette. I use it as blush. I use it as shadows. I use it for everything. I'm using the brown in it as my a little bit of a bronzer. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can learn from couponing. You learn from people like me. Hey, Robin. There's a lot of things you can learn from people like me who are... what is going on? What is happening? What was that little noise? Huh? What was that little noise? She just made some crazy little noise there. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. That was very odd. But anyway, so there are a lot of things you can learn from people like me, and some people are like, well, I don't want to seem like a pain in the ass. I'm not a pain in the ass when I'm shopping. I just use all those coupons and get some good deals. So I'm going to share that stuff with you after I get this face on. So anyway, just doing this brown powder from the Retro Blush Palette, and yeah, so doing that. The humidity was low the last couple of days, so I was actually able to do my hair straight. You know, in the big picture, is that big of a deal? No, but, you know, it makes me feel nice when my hair looks nice. You know, we all have those moments. Okay, so, is this chocolate? Yes, okay. This is called Chocolate, this lip pencil. This is from one of the Ultra Luxury pencil line. And I like it. It's a nice, easy nude color. You can also fill in your lips with it. And so anyway, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Considering everything that we're going through, my weekend was fairly good, you know. All right, this is one of our contour sticks. You can contour and highlight and use this stick as a concealer too. And I'm not just doing one circle underneath. I'm also doing, this is like a golden triangle. I go, even though I've done foundation, you go over it. Some people do their concealer under. This is actually newer to do your concealer over. And any blemishes, because unless you've got the fullest, even if you've got full coverage, you want to have the variety of shades. You don't want to just have your face be all one shade. You know, that's not what's happening now. So, and then you just kind of blend it in. And the in look is to be able to have multiple hues and tones going on in one look, in one face. Not one flat look for your lips, one flat look for your face, one flat look on your eyes, you know, all that kind of thing. Now, bronzer. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a compact that has, they're calling it a highlighter. It's a bronzer if you have pale skin. It's a highlighter if you have darker skin. So it's just that quick and easy. And what I do is I helped use it to make a shadow and to make my jawline a little more defined. And you can also use this as an eyeshadow, which I've just done recently in a newer video, last week. So, yeah, I'm standing. I have not stood and done my makeup in a really long time. I used to do that when we first moved back to Gaithersburg. We were in some apartments that were across from the train station. Beautiful apartments, except I'm just going to say the management was not all that great. The way it was managed did not equal what we paid in rent. And the longer we lived there, the worse the management got in terms of who they rented to and the drama. And then the rent got higher and higher, and yet we still had drama that they weren't really enforcing. So anyway, that's part of the reason why we bought where we're here. But you know, no place is perfect. I guess unless you're in a cabin in the woods and you don't have anybody around for 20 miles, but I guarantee if you went over that 21st mile, there might be some little issue that you might have on that other side of that 21st mile. Or you might buy an old cabin that needs help and you're stuck fixing the thing up. There are a million things going on wherever you live. Nothing is perfect, but we're coping the best we can considering what's happening here. So, and I'm in contact with everybody that I need to be in contact with, and I'm handling it, but it is a huge undertaking, okay? It is a huge undertaking, and, it is what it is. So, I'm doing the best that I can. And in addition to, I have things that I'm dealing with too, if I could just be allowed to just have 5 weeks of no drama, good health, no drama, and no commitments, where I could just be able to mourn my mother or be able to mourn whatever else is going on, that would be great. But, as an adult, we don't have that. We're not allowed that luxury. You have to just keep on going. You have to do what you have to do. And so, it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to use some bright pink here because I've got some bright colors on. I feel like I need some bright colors for a lift here. I'm going over that chocolate lip pencil. And I feel like I need some lift. Yeah, it's like, you just have to just roll with it. Roll with it, baby. It is what it is. And I hate that phrase, but, it actually means what it means. You just have to handle what as things come along. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of nude. A little bit of perfectly nude on top of that, just in the center. I'm filming this sideways so that this will go to YouTube. If you're watching it here on Facebook, if you're watching me live, if you watch me in the replay, please hit thumbs up. The more thumbs up I get, the more likes I get, it'll help my algorithm. If you even just enjoyed this, even if you put a smiley face, even if you put, whatever, any kind of a comment, please put something so I know you watch and that you enjoyed this video, because that helps my algorithm too. All these things help so that I can get more interaction. We just hit 500 members in the VIP again, thank God. Hey, Marcy. And just adding a little lip gloss. This is the Crave lip gloss. I'm Crave, and this is in the birthday cake flavor. We all love birthday cakes. All right, I had a little primer. I'm still using my Unique Eye Primer. For some reason, the Avon Eye Primer is now in the outlet. I'm not sure if... I think I put a little on before, but I'm adding a little bit more. I'm not sure if they're going to come out with a new eye primer with Avon, or I don't know if it's worth my investment to order the eye primer that's in the outlet if they're discontinuing it, because once things come to outlet, then they're discontinued. It's just a short time, and they're going to matter if they're going to bring another one out. You just don't know. Things come and go with beauty companies. So, all right. So, I was watching. Who was I watching? Oh yeah, I need to put on some brows here. I was watching. Everybody's talking about Jeffree Star palettes and all these neons and stuff. But I'm like, you know what? I can do some of these looks with these too. The ones that I just, was putting on here, I watch a lot of the, what do you call them? Influencers, and I keep up with all the, try to keep up with the drama and all that. But, I think a lot of it is just to get one person to go see what's going on with the other person and then go watch the other person and see what's, I think they're kind of like, in a way, like doing it just to keep their people to come to their channels, So, yeah. So, anyway, get these bangs out of the way. And this is the darkest deep brown of our brow kits. There's several different brow kits, different shades. And it does have a wax, but I'm not really big into the wax. And they also come with its own little mini brush, which is great for travel. I prefer to use the longer ones that I can get with the brush. So anyway, just want to describe what, even though I feel like I described it, sometimes I'll use the pencil, sometimes I'm using eyeshadow. Sometimes I'm using some different things. Sorry, it's a boring backdrop of just this door. But standing doing my makeup. Standing on the promises. Standing on the promise of a good face. Standing on the promises. Wait, what a difference an eyebrow makes, huh? Now just... Alright. And see, this is a much shorter, because it's a bathroom sink, it's a much shorter space. And, you know, I'm dropping things, so... If you're playing my usual drinking game of take a drink every time she drops something, then you already can take a shot. Already take a shot. Hey, Beth, how are you? Alright, so getting this eyebrow on. You know, that's just how I work with my klutziness is, you know, you gotta put humor in for use humor for everything, right? But, you know, you just deal with it the best you can. Alright, Q-tip time. This side I always have to do a little extra cleanup because it's going at it from the other side. But, you know, that's okay. If I could just get... Now, there are times when I have done this to get that, but then my ability to draw with this hand actually didn't come out too bad. But it's a little wonky right there. And I still always have that gap. I know a lot of people, I know it's like an in thing to almost have that blank little stripes in the brows, you know? Like, oh, I can't think of who they are, but I mean, I've seen them. I follow a couple of barbers, you know, there's barber shop, then they'll like shave the lines. All that stuff from the early 90s is back with the lines, and then they do the lines in the eyebrows and the whole thing. But I have that for a couple of my blank spots. You know, I had the thick Brooke Shields naturally and kept them that way, and then it was the early 90s and 90s and 2000s super thin, and I did that, and then they never came back, and then, of course, you know, thyroid meds and aging and all that other stuff, then you have a whole other thing, and then all of a sudden, boom, thick eyebrows are back. Oh, great, you know. So, anyway, all right, so I got these on. Now, you can always use the spoolie end, and you can also buy, and they're just like throwaway. You can also buy these. I always like to show these. You can buy these at like Sally Beauty Supply. So even if you don't want to commit to this, if you have, you know, if you buy this kit, say, and you're used to using this little one that comes with the kit, which these are so affordable, you can always get a pack of these from Sally Beauty Supply, cheap, 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 or you can, I think even Amazon or some of these things, you can buy them. Sometimes they look like this, you know. But anyway, and you can use them for your brows too. Easy peasy, easy peasy. And, okay, so we did that. Okay, so, what should I do? Should I do a neutral eye, or should I do some bright eyes? What do you think? Should I have not done... Hello, bright eyes. Every now and then. Okay, maybe I'll do some of these brights. Show how you can do these brights with some neutrals too. So okay, so I haven't done this one much. I'm gonna do this. A lot of people are like, how can I wear these bright pink colors and not look like I'm freaky? A lot of it's all in the blending, and it helps with a thicker brush like this, or like this, like that, as opposed to little itty bitty brushes like that, or as opposed to little itty bitty regular sponge applicators. Okay, so I'm using a wide brush, and don't get scared because I'm going to blend it all out. So, And a lot of it's the movement of the brush. Moving it in swirls. And then take another brush that's a little clean, you know, I always call these a little cleaner. And then you can just kind of blend it out a little bit. This could be, you know, it's my everyday look, but this could be more of a fun kind of evening look, or it could be like if you've got a party, some like a theme party or something like, you know, because there are people who have like a New Orleans theme party, like in the middle of the summer just for fun, or you've got like, I don't know, sometimes people have like some event or something. All right, so we're through with that. Let's say you've got, you know, a lot of us have these kind of basic brown palettes, okay? We all have, you know, you can always buy these. A lot of people are like, you know, but you can make those look fresh when you do something. You can just do that with a blush, you know. Doing the number 4, and this is the Mocha Latte eyeshadow quad. This is all Avon. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, you can get that look with these, but you'd have to do a lot, put it on in a wide way, whereas if you're putting it on with a big wide blending brush, it's much easier. So, okay, so then I usually take a smaller brush like this, or an angled brush like that. I think I'll use an angled brush. I mean, every brush set has... And people are always wondering, why do you need all these brushes? Well, the angled brushes make a difference as opposed to the fluffier brushes. This is why we have all these brushes. But this is what we have them for. Okay, so we take the angle of this, dip it into the darker, and then we're doing my V. It's a V here. Everybody sees these things in magazines and you wonder how it's done. Now I call it a W because I got the V, and then I take the third thing is here. Boom, you've got your smoky eye, and you go under. You're using the edge of the brush like that, and then like that, and then you go back to your fluffy, and then you blend that in, swirling still the circular, blend that in like that, okay? So, people are always like, how do you get that so fast? And you can take a Q-tip, clean it up like this, boom. See, there's the difference of full-on smoky and then without, okay? This looks like tired baby eye here, and this looks like glammed out eye, you know? Tired baby, that's what my whole family, without makeup on, we look like tired babies. Tired babies. So, we got the V over here. V here, and then the W here. I'm dipping it in. So you really have to think about, it takes practice, blending, and you could do this with other shades. I've had people message me, can I do that with this other shade? I'm like, yes. It's really, a lot of times I'm just showing technique, you know. Yeah, you can do it with whatever shadows you have that you like to use, but it's a way of showing how you can make what you've got and that you've been, say, putting it on the same old way, how you can put it on a little newer. And, you know, if you like the purples, you can do this with the purples. If you like it with, you know, just browns, you know. But see, suddenly it doesn't look quite so pink anymore, and it doesn't look quite so, and the brown doesn't look, you know, it's basically using the brown as kind of like a liner. And then you just clean it up and go up. And then you got sort of like doing a cat eye with the shadows. I think I've got to need a little more on this side. It's this corner here. But yeah, I'm usually sitting down and I usually have this, and then my neighbor is already messaging me about, you know, because I messaged her about if she has message. See, the problem is the person on the third floor, the landlord on the third floor has not been handling his leaky air conditioning, so it's messing up. And the renters that rent from him didn't know who to complain to, so then it was dripping to 21 and we're in 11, so it was dripping down here. It's messed up our kitchen. Now my makeup mirror lights in here won't work. And so I message her just to say, hey, just so that you know, are you experiencing leaking above my makeup mirror area? And she, so now she's messaging me. It's like a whole thing. Like I said, crisis management. Now she's hearing back. Now she's writing me back. So it's always something, And so there we go. So it's sort of like, sort of like you're using the pinks, but you're also using some browns and going back to that. So it's amazing what a little eye makeup and suddenly once I get this face on and the hair's done and everything, it's like, okay, well, I solved this problem. I'm able to do that. Okay, I can be able to handle everything else that comes with everything else that's coming along. All right, so a lot of people hear about highlights and they don't know what to do with them, and they don't know what's the purpose of them. And I'm just going to show with a simple. A lot of us have these, frosty whites. I call them frost. The newer word is shimmers. A lot of us have those in our makeup things. I mean, there's so many makeup things. Like here, this is the Urban Skyline palette. There's one in here that's a shimmery white. A lot of kids have them, and a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just put that, put that above, or I put that here. You don't realize how many places you can put them. Like this palette has two. Whoops, there's the thing. Because this one has like a shimmery pink. That's really pretty. It's a white, but it's also kind of pinky tone. And this one has like, look, there's a lavender in there too. So there's a lot of different things. I try to coordinate it with the color palette that I'm working on. So like this, because I have a lot of pink tones, I'll find one that has a little bit of pink tone to it. Or you can also use gold if you want to have an accent color. Like you could put gold here and then gold here. I'm going to do pink today just because I'm kind of doing a pink thing. So one thing that helps to make the color more intensified is if you have a setting spray. I don't have the Avon setting spray yet. I'm still using up my Unique one, the one I sold Unique. What I do is I spray. I always use the light colored brushes, so when I use light colored shadow, that way I'm not picking up something that had, some, black shadow on here before, and then I'm trying to make it be white. So I'm going into this one that's pearly. This compact was available, and then it's in the outlet. It's shown in the outlet, and then it was sold out, and then it came back. I think they're making more because next campaign, which will be in another 2 days, it will be in that. It's already featured in that catalog. So I'm pretty sure they are making more. All right, so I'm taking this, dipping it into that color that had the pinky shade. And I have this stupid little mark here that just popped up. It's not quite a pimple, but anyway, I'm doing it. It's underneath my brow here. And that helps accent the brow and kind of makes that pops that shadow here. Okay, so I also can do it on the lid. You can also do it where it's more defined, where the crease is a little more defined. There we go. So all the products are Avon, and my link is in my bio. So if you go to my page, top of my page where it has my description of who I am and all that, it says BibaGirrrl Beauty, and the girl has 3 R's. That's my website. You can go right to that website, check things out. Go check out what you're looking for. If you're looking for eyes, you can actually go to the menu and click on lips, click on eyes, click on all that. Or you can also say shop the book. If you want to shop the Avon brochures, you can just click on shop the books, and you can go page by page by page. So it's really, really great in how you can shop the book from the website. So I don't even, some people I'll send out books just as a complimentary thing, especially somebody who's been being a really great customer. I'll send them a book and some samples or something, or if they won a contest or something, I always throw in a book or two or something. But it's a great way that I don't have to send out books to people. And I know some people just like to have the book in their hand and kind of go page by page. I'm a catalog queen too, so I understand. But anyway, I always like to let people know that, and because there's sometimes somebody signing on who's never been on before, And I always like to let them know how to do everything, even if it sounds redundant for somebody who's seen me 100 times in here before. All right, so another thing, what I like to do is do a little translucent pressed powder. Go over everything with a little bit of pressed powder with a fan brush. And it helps set everything. Also makes things look a little fresher. A lot of people don't know the purpose of pressed powder, especially the translucent. Translucent can be used on any skin tone, skin type, all that. It just helps make it look a little more set. So, okay, so there's that. And once again, this is an Avon product. I label everything because there are tons of compacts that look exactly the same. And for the sake of doing makeup online like this, I need to be able to see what I'm grabbing. So that's why when people get there, so like, well, mine doesn't have a label on the back. Actually, and I'm like, no. I put that label there just so like, this is the Mocha Latte, eyeshadow quad versus the Urban Skylines quad, because so many are the same size, and I don't want to be grabbing and reading, and that wastes so much time on here on camera. So, anywho, and so if you're not in my VIP group, I can add you and you want to be, because my VIP group, I'm just doing a contest. I'm doing lots of contests, actually. Do a contest for the party hostesses. If everyone who orders under a certain party, during a certain time period of a party, their name goes into a list for a drawing. I'm also going to do a massive drawing for the full. We just hit 500 members. And because of that, I'm going to do a massive drawing to get people, with everyone's names and pull the names, and we'll see who wins, and they're going to win a big prize. So, all right, we're going to do the glimmer sticks. Glimmer sticks. Okay, the glimmer sticks are fantastic. They go on so smoothly. Look at this. Look at how smooth that is. You have to really have some control, because it really goes on thick and dark. So if you're not a black eyeliner person, then you might want to do dark brown. If black is too intense, because I know some, aren't as into the dark side as I am. But if you want to do a real strong cat eye, you can do one very easily with this. Okay. As you know, I'm not perfect. Some people can just paint it on so flawlessly. I always have my Q-tips by my side. There we go. I go from the middle. It's always better to go from the middle out and then draw a thinner line from the corner to that middle. And that way you're blending it. Oh, I need to fill that in a little bit. That way you're blending it. You're not starting from the corner all the way out and then trying to go all the way, because it's almost too impossible to be able to get, unless you're really an artist, unless you're really knowing how to draw eyes in general. It's always easier to start from middle. It's like middle fat goes up on an angle, and then inner corner thin meets that middle, and then you kind of want to fill that in. And then here I go a little wide, and then I always go a little thin in here. Okay, now mess that up a little bit right there. And sometimes I wouldn't do it. If I was going for a true retro look, I wouldn't do the lower line at all. I would just do the top. But okay, no, I just made that a little too thick right there. But that's the beauty of Q-tips. But that's when I talk about how strong these glimmer sticks are. These glimmer sticks really apply. And if you want to soften it up, you just take your Q-tip and kind of soften that line a little bit. because it's so concentrated, you can spread it. You know, like here, I'm spreading it. I'm feathering it with the Q-tip. So that way, there we go. That way it's done. Oops, I need to make this be out a little bit more on this side. A little thicker and a little more out. It's hard because to look at what I'm doing, I'm watching here, even though you guys are right there. So it's different because, like I said earlier, I'm not in my usual setup where I actually can look directly at the phone and have the phone be the right way because of that light being out. I had to sit up in here in the bathroom today. And I try not to, like, when Patrick comes home, be like, okay, honey, I typed this. I was talking to this person with a countdown. I was doing that. Da, 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 da. It's a lot. It's a lot that's going on. It's a lot that we're dealing with now that it's a weekday. And I think my neighbor just now has sent me about 50 messages with what's going on. And, you know, I do one step at a time here. All right, now, mascara. So far, my two favorites are the Big and Daring and the Love at First Lash. For different reasons. I have the other ones, and the other ones are... Oh, is this the older one? Oh, this must be the newer one. All right. I think that's the new one. I bought a new one, and I got a new one in a deal, and now I can't remember. Okay, I have also the waterproof, which is great, but each brush is completely different. So, and it's all on your personal preference. There's brushes like this, okay? That's very good for lash separation. What works best with my eye and my type of lashes and the way I like my mascara to look is this kind of brush. This is not just a curved brush, but you've got a hump at the top of the curve, so you can bend it and lean the curve to curl your lashes. But I'm on the verge of needing a new one right now. So then I also have the Love at First Lash, which it's a plastic bristle, which has, you can see the bristles are tighter than what this one is, which is also plastic. You can see that's more separated. And these are closer together. This is excellent at giving good separation. So a lot of times what I do is I'll do my big, super girly lash look with this, and you see I'm twirling this. I'm putting it on the angle, putting the angle up to my lashes, and then I'm actually leaning this curve into my lash line. Okay, and then going from mid-lash or from the edge to the mid-lash to the ends. If that makes any sense. And a lot of us don't know how to put on mascara. We learned from our older sisters one way to do our mascara, and that's it, you know? And then all of a sudden, boom, you know, other things come out, and we're trying to put it on the way that we used to, and then we're not getting the full result of, you're not really getting the full result of it. Or we're trying to only do one coat and trying to get what we see in the commercials. You can't get what you see in commercials with just one coat. If I did just one coat here, I go one coat. There's no way. There's no way I can get like this from one swipe. There's no way. So I put on as many swipes, depending on how much time I have. I put on as many swipes that I need to get to where the look I'm trying to get to. Okay, so that's at least 10, maybe even 15. I had somebody one time counting, they're like, you put on at least 50 coats just then. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't, you know, good mascara should not clump to the point where every time you put on a coat, it gets clumpy. Good mascara should, you know, okay, now this is the Love at First Lash. And basically what this is, I'm just going for separation and a little more lengthening. So look at that, see? I look like I've got false eyelashes on this side. All right, so now I need to do the same. And a lot of times people ask me, are you wearing false eyelashes? And I'm like, no, but it's all in the application. It's all in the application. Okay, so I got to turn this down here. Follow my lash line. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know how many. And then I go to the side, and I'm curling at that edge. 1, 2, 3. I have a little bit of a line from the liner here. There. Pippa's right at my feet right now, licking her paws. So you can hear that licking. And so yeah, I just keep on going. I keep on going with it until I get the look that I'm trying to get. And keep going. All right, now make sure we twist. This one is kind of, like I said, that's getting really, I need a new one. But I'm waiting for them to do the buy one, get one half off sale for the mascaras, so. Doing the Love First Lash with a different kind of brush. See? Look at that. Look at that. Look at how that's curling that. Do bottom. A little bit of the bottom corner, but not all the way. If I was going for a more baby doll look, where I wanted all this to be, that'd be different. There we go. Bam. Bam. Bam, we got some lashes. All right, now I'm gonna do a little quick sweep. A little quick sweep here to make sure anything fell. That's another thing we forget to do. Just do a little quick sweep. Then spray of, like I said, I'm still using it with my Unique setting spray. But we do have one. Avon does have one. I haven't gotten it yet because I'm still using up. Okay. Fluff this hair up. Get this bangs back in order. Get this hair back in order. Okay, now I'm going to go over just the Old Navy stuff that I got. Now keep in mind, I'm going to turn off this light. I've got this light over here. Okay. Keep in mind, we have clothes. Avon has clothes. Avon has flip-flops. Avon has, we've got tons of stuff, okay? And I have been buying a lot from Avon. But I just want to go over, because about once, twice a year, I kind of do an Old Navy haul. And so I was able to save my total, okay, I had $40 in coupons, okay? $40 in coupons. My total, of everything I'm going to show you here, the total came to $32. Sometimes only one shirt might be $32, okay? When you're shopping, you know. And you might think, hey, that's a great deal for that shirt. But, all right, first things first. You know me, I love my tropical print. This actually has more of a sleeve than even this. So this can be worn more, this not only could be summer, but it also could be fall. This is a really cute dress, but it has a little more of a sleeve like to here. I actually threw this on. This is actually surprisingly, usually I'm an XL, but because I could tell, hey Sharon, usually because I could tell that the way the cut of this, when I was in the store at Old Navy, I could tell by the cut of this that the XL looked a little big. And so I was just there in the store and I just took it off the hanger, and because I saw that it was stretchy and everything, and there was a mirror right there, I just threw it on top of what I had on just to see that I could tell that it was that it was going to be the right size. So this is the L. And I'm usually not an L, but, like I said, the cut of this is pretty generous. So I just love this pattern. And this was $29.99, but it was on the half off rack. So it was $15. Cute little dress. And then when I had this on, some lady is walking by. Some lady was shopping with her granddaughter. She's like, oh my God, that's such a cute dress. I said, yeah, they're right over here. So then I'm like showing them like where... And I was like, give me a job here. I can help these ladies buy these dresses. So the good thing about it is I'm just going to show you this dress I have on right now is more, well, I don't want to take it out of the crater. But anyway, just so you know, the dress I have on right now is actually hits above the knee, and I usually wear leggings with it. But this dress is more to the knee, goes in, and then it flares out a little bit. And it... So you don't have to, if you're going to have to wear like, what I would say, Spanx or some kind of control, you could wear that under it, or tights or boots. but this is something that it's a little longer, but on me, because I'm short, goes like, it actually goes right to the knee. But it depends on how tall you are. But if you were taller, it might be like the dress I have on now, which is kind of what I call the skater kind of dress, where it goes like a couple inches above the knee, and you wear like cute leggings underneath though. But anyway, I just wanted to show this. This was on sale, half off, so I got it for $15. But keep in mind, I had $40 in coupons, so I'm going to tell you everything at the end. So it was basically like getting a whole bunch of stuff for free when you have those kind of coupons. And like I said, Old Navy lets you use up to 3 coupons. You get those coupons when you have their Old Navy credit card. All right, so I got that dress. Then I actually got that exact same dress. They had it in solid. They had blue. They had 2 different kinds of stripes. They had a yellow, and then they had another tropical print, and then they had basic black. I'm always in need of a basic black dress, especially in the fall, because then I could wear like a bright scarf or some long piece of jewelry and then a little jacket. This is nice, like I said, because it's the sleeves on me actually came to like a 3/4. So I got that exact same dress. So once again, it was $29.99, then half off, so it was $15. So these two regular on sale, $30. Okay, when I get to tell you the grand total of everything, you won't believe it. Okay, I also got leggings that were that same print of that dress. So if I wanted to wear them with the dress, I could, or if I just wanted to wear them as pants or tights or a workout or whatever, these were $14.99. So, and they might have been, were they on sale too? There was a little bit of a, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, they were also a little bit on sale. So some things were a little even less. I think this might have been two more dollars off. So let's say they were $12. Then I happen to also, I always like to sometimes shop in men's just because sometimes they have something cute. Like this would be really cute. This I love. Cute little palm trees, cute little shrub. This I love to just put on, if I have on, let's say if I had on like that black dress or a little green dress or a white t-shirt with a skirt and then something like this. It's very cute to just wear in the summer. Just like instead of a blazer to just do like a blouse. And this was like in the guys department. But I just thought it was really cute. Sometimes you just want to have a little cute shirt to wear on top of leggings or with a tank top underneath. Like I could do a pink tank top or my turquoise tank top and this because it hangs down and then with leggings, black leggings. So anyway, this shirt was regularly, and I usually don't buy shirts like this because they require ironing, but I figure since Patrick does his own ironing sometimes, I can always add this. Okay, so this is usually $26, this shirt, okay? So let me tell you how much I had. So I had a $15 coupon, another $15 coupon, and a $10 coupon, $40 in coupons. Okay, the total was, because things were on sale, plus the coupons, I saved a total of $70.99. Okay, what I paid now, what the total would have come to like 72 with everything that was on sale, and then I had the $40 off in coupons. So I bought those 2 dresses, the pair of leggings, and the shirt for $32.83. So that meant each one of those items, 4 items for $32, each one of those items was less than $10, okay? That's how I shop. That's actually cheaper than if I'd bought those things at Goodwill, okay? Now, but that's if you have an Old Navy credit card, they will send you coupons in the mail, as well as sometimes they send it to you in emails as well as they send it to you in the mail. The last time, and I missed it. I actually had a coupon for $50 off. And then I could have used in conjunction, they let you use up to 3 coupons no matter how much the coupons were worth. So I was saving that $50 and I was going to use the 2 15s. So that would have been $30 and $50, that would have been $80 off. And I was actually saving that but that one expired May 31st, and the other ones expired like later on this year. So it expired. I couldn't use it. I couldn't get to Old Navy by then, and I was too busy I wasn't even in the right mindset. I was going to do that for my birthday haul kind of thing. So this is sort of like my birthday haul a month later, because I would get sick, and I couldn't, I was barely able to function towards the end of May. There's so many other things that came up, and all that other stuff. So anyway, the fact that I was able to save what I saved, and then I guess they go by what the real price of everything was. If they were all full price, what you save in addition to the sale price plus coupons saved a total of $70.99. So that's how I shop. So I'm going to have fun with this. Just sometimes one or two little things to perk up your wardrobe, really fun. I have a turquoise tank top. I have pink tank tops. I have so many pairs of black leggings. I think this would be really cute, or even just be cute, like I said, to wear say that black tank dress, if I'm going to a barbecue or something, it still makes that black dress and look a little summery or beachy. Or I can make that black dress with a really sharp looking belt and a gold necklace look like an evening, cocktail evening kind of thing. I can take, this one that's, even though it's beachy because of the 3/4 length, and with black tights and boots, I can wear this in the fall, even in the winter, it's like, it looks kind of resort, so it's a bunch of really great things. I always like sharing these tips because it helps people, even with our Avon stuff, those things are amazing. There are, our outlet section has stuff from sweaters, it has t-shirts, it has, in addition to our regular the summer fashion line that just came out. So always check that too. But a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people think, oh, well, they can't possibly let me use more than one coupon. They have told me when I've been to the store, you can use up to 3 coupons. Same thing, CVS has no limit on coupons. That's how I combine. If I get a 30% off coupon in the mail from CVS as being a part of their club card holder, then I'll use manufacturer's coupons as well as say for vitamins or different things, or whether it's for beauty wipes or whatever, and then I'll actually get CVS coupons for the exact same thing out of the machine. I combine them all. That's how I come out of there. I might spend my total might end up being $80, and I end up only spending $30. That's how I shop. So I always like to share those kind of tips with you guys, so that you can save money too. That's part of the reason why I switched to Avon, because it's such good values. Buy one get one free deals. Keep in mind we've got the buy one get one free bug guards. Buy one get one free necklaces. Lots of gorgeous jewelry, buy one get one free. Lots of amazing deals. So anyway, just want to stay true and show you guys what I got. One of these days I've actually just gone through my closet and kind of going through things and saying, okay, I'm not going to wear this anymore. So and it's always good if you get some new things, go through and say, well, what am I not wearing anymore? What's not serving me? What haven't I worn in a year, 2 years, maybe if it's something formal, just to kind of keep things. This is a little dress I bought at Walmart, I think in maybe 2013, 2014. I'm just going to show you here how I'm wearing it. This is just a cute little dress. There's also another one that I have that's similar to this, and then I'll wear it with leggings under here. And, Walmart, I think this was maybe $13, $14. Just one of those cute little things. I'm just wearing because I'm so sick of t-shirts, and I'm so sick of wearing the stupid, ugly stretch capris with the stupid drawstring. I'm so tired of wearing this. Is my uniform for the past few years when I couldn't fit into my jean shorts. But, it's getting better. Things are so slowly getting better. But anyway, so I just wanted to share that, those tips with the smoky eye tips. I've got in my bathroom, because I was telling about the light in here in the beauty area. It's just now I've got to message my neighbors. Been messaging me like crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to share that shopping haul tips, and I don't know if they let you do all that online. Sometimes I know so many people are like, I prefer shopping online. Well, you know what? You miss out on those kinds of deals when you always do things online. Because, many things, even like Avon, they might only give you room for one code. So, with this is I do multiples. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. Just being on here and chatting with you guys puts me always in a better mood, kind of takes me, brightens me up, brightens up my day. I hope I brighten up your day. Please share my videos. I did this video again sideways just to make things better for the YouTube videos. I really loving that I'm building up over there too. Love you guys always. Thanks so much for the support. And if you're not in the VIP, I can add you so that you can get in on some of the great contests I'm doing. We just hit 500, so I'm excited about that. So anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.